We drove up the winding mountain road just before sunset, the tires crunching over old gravel. The pines loomed like silent sentinels on either side. I hadn't been to Whisper Hollow since I was a child. Now I was returning alone. The forest hadn't changed. Still dense, still dark, still listening. I inherited the cabin after my aunt died. No will, just a letter. Her handwriting shaky and erratic. Don't stay past dusk. Don't follow the sounds. If you hear your name, don't answer. And never, ever enter the clearing. I thought it was a joke, a product of her slow descent into dementia. But by the second night, I wasn't so sure. The cabin was exactly as I remembered. Crooked, musty, yet oddly comforting. The first night was uneventful. I unpacked, lit a fire, and sat on the porch as the wind rustled the trees. That's when I heard it, my name. Soft, drifting through the woods. Mara. I froze. It came again, farther off this time. Mara. I told myself it was the wind. I locked the doors and went to bed. But I didn't sleep. By the third day, things were wrong. Birdsong vanished. The woods were too still. And I began finding symbols etched into the bark. Circles, slashes, crude stick figures. Some fresh, some old and scarred deep. I took a picture of one and texted my friend Ava. Witchy much? She replied. Probably some hiker playing Blair Witch. Chill. But I wasn't chilled. Not when I stepped outside that evening and saw my footprints in the dirt, leading into the woods. I hadn't been out all day. That night, the whispering came back. Not just my name now, but words. She knows. She sees you. She waits. They came from different directions, weaving between trees, circling the cabin. I shut all the windows. But when I passed the mirror in the hall, I caught something, just behind me. A figure, watching. But when I turned, nothing was there. I found the clearing on the 5th day. Not on purpose. I was trying to leave. I packed my things, got in the car, but the road kept turning in on itself. I drove 20 minutes in one direction, only to arrive back at the cabin. The forest had folded around me, so I ran. Through the trees, through thorn and branch, until I broke into it. The clearing. Perfectly round. Too perfect. In its center was a ring of stones, charred at the edges. And in the middle, a tree. Black. Split down the middle, like it had been struck by lightning. At its base, a mirror. Old, cracked. Just standing there, reflecting the sky. When I looked into it, I saw myself. But I wasn't alone. That night, I dreamed of her. The woman in the mirror, pale, with eyes too dark, too deep. She wore my face like a mask. But it was off. Too smooth, too still. She whispered, "You came back. Now you'll stay." I woke up on the cabin floor, dirt under my nails. My feet were muddy. The door was open. I'd gone back to the clearing in my sleep. The final night, I set up my phone to record. I wanted proof of the whispers, of the figure I kept seeing just past the trees. The footage showed me sleeping. Then, at 3:12 a.m., I sat up, walked to the mirror in the hall, stared at it, and in the reflection, I smiled. But I hadn't moved. I tried to smash the mirror. It wouldn't break. I screamed, cried, ran through the woods with a flashlight until I collapsed. The trees closed in. The shadows whispered. Something brushed my shoulder, and I heard her voice. We trade places, you and I. You walk free. I watch. But now, I'm done watching. I woke up back in the clearing. The sun rising. The mirror gone. But in the cabin window, I saw her, watching me from inside. And now I'm still here, somewhere beyond the trees. The road doesn't work. Maps don't help. Phones die after a single call. No one believes me. But if you ever hear someone calling your name from the woods, don't follow. Because if she sees you, she remembers, and she needs a face to wear.